afternoon. I'm so glad you made it. I know the weather tonight is a little frightful, but come in and warm yourself. The fire is so delightful, or so they say. Yes, you're our winner this year. Isn't that exciting? You didn't know about the contest? Well, yeah, I suppose it is a little bit lesser known. Well, let me do a brief introduction and a little explanation for you. That might make things make a little more sense than how you ended up here. My name is Peppermint, and you have won the Wall of Night lottery. You get to have a private tour of the North Pole, Santa's workshop, building toys for nice kids since 1802. Yeah, obviously, our good friend Santa has been giving and building toys since well before 1802. But this is when, as we call it, the new was established. Our friends have continued to grow and grow, so we needed a bigger building for the workshop. So, you're asking yourself, what lottery did I win? Well, you're not dreaming. Since you have a very long history of being on Santa's Wall of Nice Kids, very few actually did that. Every year, we enter everyone's name into a little raffle. Santa himself selects a name, and this year, you were selected. All expenses are paid. You arrived by the train, which I'm sure was a little bit odd what you were doing on the train, but it's all Christmas magic. So, obviously, Santa knows you very well. He knows your specific preferences. He knows your specific likes and dislikes. Everything there is to know about you. You. He has told us, and we have prepared a room. Well, we've prepared a few rooms for you, actually, because although we know everything about you, we like to give our guests the options. That way, in case they change their last minute, we can accommodate you, although we already know, but we don't like to be too creepy and invasive, so we like to give our guests the option of choices. So, let me, I am a little bit scatterbrained right now. Here we go. Take my button so I can mark down your answers. So, for your room, would you like to have your room overlook our frozen pond where you can watch the elf ice skate? Yes, you are more than welcome to join us. It's one of my personal favorite activities. Although I'm a little bit other options, of course. We have the reindeer barn where you can watch all of the reindeer games that they like to play. Although this time of the year, I will admit, they are a little bit more focused on getting ready for the big night. It is pretty peaceful at night to watch the barn and hear the reindeers chit-chatting with each other. We have other options as well. We have the mountain view where you can watch the peaceful snow falling as you fall asleep. We also have, and this is what we have selected for you, and please, if you do want another option, do not hesitate to say so, because we are here to accommodate. for your lifetime achievement, a wall of nice candy. The option that we feel that you would select is a glass igloo where you can watch the northern lights and the moose, the reindeer, and the elk play. Oh yes, there is no charge for any of this. All of this is complimentary of Santa himself. You are his special guest, so there's no request too big. There's no request too small. Whatever your heart desires. Yes, you can absolutely do that. That is not a problem. You want to split your stay up? Yes. That sounds perfect. Like you didn't already know. So, there are a few other minor details, and everything that we're about to go over will be going home with you as a part of your winnings. So, we all like our creature comfort. One of my favorite things, as silly as this may be, is a nice warm towel. Would you like this beautiful deep teal towel? This is 100% Egyptian cotton. It's an oversized bath sheet. Very soft and luxurious. It's a nice, soothing, deep green color. Perfect for this time of year. I do have other options, so don't make your mind up just yet. We also offer a lovely olive green towel. All of these are nice and oversized. And I'm not saying that based on an elk size, I'm saying that based on a typical human size. This one has a more interesting pattern to it. Also, 100% Egyptian cotton. Very soft. This one has more of a feeling of a blanket, but it is the fastest drying towel we have. It's one of my favorite colors. Very pretty. Not the color pattern necessarily, but prettier on the eye. And some of our friends enjoy more pastel Christmas theme, which we embrace as well. We have a lovely, almost a waffle knit pastel pink towel. It is a towel blanket, but this texture is lovely. It's very soft and ultra absorbent as well. Nice diamond pattern at the bottom. And no decision is permanent. If you choose one of the green towels and change your mind later, that is absolutely okay. Yes, you do get to take the towels home. They will be freshly laundered on your last day here for you. I love that. Yes. Let me jot that down. I lost my pen again. Okay. This time of the year, things get so busy. I'd lose my ears if they weren't attached right. Of course. So, I know this is all fairly overwhelming, so we'll take a break from the decisions. We have a few more to go, but for right now, let's go over some of the signs that you may see around here. First off, this is the one you want to look for. the end of every day or whenever you want to come back and take a break. This is where you are right now. This is the North Pole bed and breakfast. Hot cocoa and warm cookies served nightly. Home, sweet home. This, for the cookies. If you have any allergies, as I mentioned before, Santa is already well aware, and we have made accommodations, so everything here is allergy-free for you. No, elves don't really get allergies, not in the way that humans tend to think of allergies. Personally, I'm allergic to grumpiness and sadness, but not the dwarves. The dwarves are actually very lovely. Another sign you might want to look out for is for our Santa's favorite eggnog store. And again, all of this is complimentary to you. Mrs. Claus's secret recipe served here. Served with fresh gingerbread, warm and delicious. We run on eggnog around here. It's a favorite, especially Mrs. Claus. Right next to that, we'll see Mrs. Claus's old-fashioned hot chocolate. Add your own toppings, fresh from the north. And it is every bit as yummy as it looks here. It's my namesake. Next to that, we'll see Mrs. Claus's sweet shop. Open all winter. Chocolates, candy canes, and cupcakes. Yes, Mrs. Claus runs a lot of the baking endeavors around here. She stays busy, that woman, I tell you. She is a saint. Now, you will also find our barn, and you will find that with this sign. Now you know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? It's our good friend Rudolph right here. You could tell who they are by the antlers you see. And the more time you spend here, the more acclimated you'll get, and you'll be able to recognize them pretty quickly. Of course, our good friend Rudolph has the red nose. They are so dark. I know Rudolph is fairly famous, but I think my favorite is Vixen. So, if hot chocolate and eggnog are not necessarily your thing, we do offer something a little bit more adult. You will want to follow this sign to the North Pole Brewing Company for some Christmas spirits. Not really my favorite, but I know this can be a stressful time of year, and meeting up with friends for a quick drink can be a good source of stress relief for some. And if you've had a few, just follow the signs back to the bed and break. Now to go along with that, we do have a few rules here, and you will find them posted all throughout as well. Christmas rules. Spend time with family. Have plenty of hot cocoa. Bake cookies. Spread Christmas cheer. Believe in magic. Be kind. Build a snowman. And give more than you get. That's a very important one around here. We tend to give a lot around here, and it really does make everything more magical. have a few other things to go over with you. For your beverage cup, we have a few different options. And nothing you have to decide right this second. You can choose all, none, or carry your hot cocoa around in your hands. That would be a weird option, but that is your choice to make. First, we have a cute little reindeer cup. The inside is a nice blue. Cute little reindeer face on it. Next, we have a fun pink as well, and a green interior, if that matters to you. And then we have a lovely snowman. His little face, little smile. He has a black interior. And last, well, not even last, not last and not least, we have our gingerbread. Nice light brown exterior with a red interior. Little. Now, if you are a part of a partnership, this might be a choice you would want to make to take back home. We have one of the most famous couples. Mickey and Minnie. They are so cute. And I'll show you them individually as well. We have Love, a little Mickey and Minnie, making a heart sign, and they have painted gold on them. They have little stars all around the cup, with a red interior. This is so cute. And the other one is the same. This one says true. On your side it says love. And they are making the same hand gestures with the same gold painted handle. Yeah, of course you can think about it. That's not a problem at all. Let's take another break from that and make more choices for you. We have a few excursions that you can choose from. And if you think of anything else, we are more than happy to try and accommodate that as best we can. We do have a spa here, so I'd be more than happy to book you a spa session. We offer cooking baking with Mrs. Claus, of course. Yes, that one's always very popular. We do offer a private workshop tour with the big man himself. Yes, I know we are getting close to crunch time, but as you are a lifelonger on a roll of nice skin, I'm sure he would be happy to accommodate that if that's what you're interested in. We do also offer eggnog tasting and hot cocoa tasting. That's always very popular. Oh, yes, that is an excellent question. All rooms here have our hot tub jacuzzis. There's an indoor pool, and we can also offer you a tour of our greenhouse where all of our poinsettias and amaryllises are raised. Yes. Do any of those sound interesting to you? Of course. Yes, the cookie baking does include gingerbread house construction and decoration. Sure. Yes, we can definitely do that. And, yeah, right. We already have it set up for you, it's no problem. Oh yeah, you want to do like ice fishing or something else? Sure, we can do it, it's not a problem. And what time would you like to do that? That's the perfect time of day, of course. Not a problem at all. So, we do offer a selection, as I'm sure you gathered from the signage, of eggnog and hot cocoa. But we do also offer some teas here. These are just a few of our selection. We have a much more to offer, but to not overwhelm you so much right now with all of these amazing choices, we like to introduce our tea selections slowly to our winners. So this one is a lovely winter chai, one of my favorites. This is rooibos and exotic cardamom meet sweetly fragrant vanilla. Very nice spicy tea. One of my favorites. There is a tea bag in here. Next, we offer a ginger lemongrass. If you prefer something a little bit more light, that is not a problem. This one is citrus notes balanced by cool spearmint and mellow licorice. They have a really pretty design here on the side. A nice deep red and green for the holiday season, of course. Next, we have a harvest apple spice. It's a really lovely fruit tea. This one has orchard ripe fruit and berries infused with warm baking spices. It's almost like a mulled wine type situation, but obviously not alcohol. That we can find at the brewing company. Next, we offer a citrus mint. This is nice and refreshing after your trip here. Lovely. This offers an herbal infusion of peppermint and citrus. Don't worry, no elves are harmed. Next, and last for right now, is one of my very favorites. Cherry blossom tea. It's a green tea. This is a joyous pairing of tart cherries, flowers, and organic green tea. Do any of those sound interesting to you? Of course, yeah, you want to have a different one each day? Sure. Since we always do know you so well, would you be interested in a surprise tea or two during your stay? Absolutely, we would love to do that. Now, lastly, unless you have any questions, I know Rome Fragrance is special, especially here this time of year. So we have a few options for you, if you would be interested in hearing them, of course. So, we now are, I'm going to show you some of our candles that we have here. This one is called 'Twas the Night Before. As you can see, as our good friend here, Santa, his reindeer flying off all the way around with a lovely gold lid to the candle with a nice bow on it. That is actually how you will extinguish this candle. As it's burning, to extinguish it, you just put the lid back on. Back on. And that will extinguish the flames. As you can see, this one has not been used yet. Some of our samples here have been used, but yours, of course, will be fresh and brand new. This is a beautiful red wax 4-wick candle with, again, Santa flying around with his reindeer. All this painting just showed up, so it won't be too much of a distraction. You can see. The notes of this candle are midnight frost, green balsam, macar rose, and smoked cedarwood. This is a very heavy glass container, a very substantial piece. But it is, to me, the epitome of Christmas. It's spicy, slightly heavy, but not overwhelming. Like the childhood Christmas. And this one is called, again, Was the Night Before? Yes, Twas the Night Before. It's really lovely. Lid on. That's right, you should read it. Next, another of my favorites. This is a beautiful green hobnob glass container. It's very, very deep green. With a matching gold hobnob lid. And the same thing. To extinguish this, put the lid on and shoo shoo it. This is a really nice lighter green wax. So as the candle burns down, you will have the transparency of the glass shining through. It's really beautiful container. And of course, once all of the candle has burned down, the wax is gone. Just put it in the freezer once it is completely cooled off, of course. Pop the container in the freezer, get out any remaining wax, and then you'll have this beautiful container to use as decor, whatever you'd like. This would make a really beautiful flower vase. Put a little bit of floral foam in and moisten it, and then stick some red roses in there. That would be really beautiful. But and the notes of this candle, this one's very interesting. It's black pepper pine. The fragrance notes include pine needles, black pepper, Italian bergamot, and patchouli. So it's a little bit more spicy, a little bit heavier, with a touch of citrus from the bergamot than the previous candle. And this was 3. So not quite as large as the previous one. If somehow you manage to go through this entire candle during your stay, This is the Midnight Spruce. The fragrance notes from this one are snowy cypress, fir needles, iced birchwood, and smoky embers. This one is not as deep and dark as you might think it would be. It's actually very light, but it is lovely. It is a 3-wick candle, and again, to extinguish it, just put the wicks in these candles are self-trimming, so there's no need to trim the wicks every time. So long as you do just put the lid back on. They burn at just the right height. This is really a unique piece and really, really beautiful. And if you are like some of us up here and enjoy Halloween as well as Christmas, this piece can go for those both holidays. It's pretty cool. It's very special. Next, we offer another large 4-wick candle. This one offers a scenic view of a pine tree or a fir tree with Christmas lights in it. It's really sophisticated and elegant. It does offer as well a nice gold lid. This one is called Frosted White Pine, with fragrant notes of white pine, fresh spruce, sparkling bergamot, and white patchouli. This one has been used, but it is a 4-wick candle. And so you put it out and you go. A really beautiful, almost champagne gold. It's not as deep gold as the other candle. I'm not sure you really appreciate the differences. It may be just an elf thing, but there is a very subtle difference in the colors. Not the color. Next, we have another sample, and again, I'll continue to say because I need to spread. Here's the fresh and unused. This is a really pretty Mercury cross effect on the top and gold glitter dipped on the bottom. Really beautiful, especially as the flame flickers inside. It really makes a nice, pretty presentation. This one is called Everyday Pine, and there are no fragrance notes in this, but it's a really nice pine. Yours, when you go home, will be boxed up in this really beautiful box. As you can see in the gold foil relief, there is Santa and his reindeer with home reflections and gold foiling. There's some light embossment on the box. The box itself is in a really deep, beautiful hunter green, a nice sparkly gold ribbon going all the way around. And let's open this up. This is the same candle set that the last one came from. And there's a spot for 2 candles. This is where the Everyday Pine one is. And this one is a really nice white oak scent. It's really lovely. And this is a 2-wick candle, I believe. I don't think there are fragrance notes on this. No, there are not. But it is really beautiful. Nice white wax inside there. does not have a lid, nor does the Everyday Pony, I would recommend a candle snuffer. Just speak to your concierge. I'll be more than happy to get one for you. Of course. Like you requested, okay? Requested as well. So, let me see. Yeah, there's nothing back here about fragrance smells, but that's okay. So, a couple of things before you go. When you get to your room, you will find we have a few bathroom supplies for you. First being some penguin bath bombs. They are scented with fresh smell. And you can use as many of these as you'd like. Continue to supply your room, no problem. And also when you go home, you will be given a year's supply. So that Christmas magic will be covered year round. It's really cute and cool. Stuff all in your house. And there's little penguin things right inside, all nice and warm, in a festively decorated house. This is called the Star Wars. Very cute. And then after your bath, you also are giving you our Mrs. Claus Gingerbread Baking Company Set 6 Scented Bar Soaps. These are cruelty-free and made with sustainable palm oil. This set contains 2 of each of the following: gingerbread scent, sugar cookie scent, and peppermint bark scent. There's a magnetic clasp here on the side. The soaps here on the left, and you can see will offer again the gingerbread scent, the sugar cookie scent, and the peppermint bark. These are very refreshing. And, of course, most holiday season cannot be complete without a chocolate. This may be mostly through the month, but that's okay. That doesn't mean you have to open a bunch. This one is really beautiful. It offers a selection of lemon coffee mousse, milk chocolate infused coffee mousse, leaf dark chocolate with rich dark chocolate ganache, block Quintus, milk chocolate with hazelnut praline, almond sprinkle, white chocolate with caramelized almond praline, ruby dark chocolate ganache, strawberry delace, dark strawberry with dark chocolate with strawberry delight, escargot dark chocolate with smooth salted caramel, rondello light, milk chocolate with creamy milk chocolate ganache, mandolin hazelnut, milk chocolate hazelnut praline topped with caramelized almonds, cornet Dior, milk chocolate cone with smooth hazelnut praline, raspberry velvet dark chocolate with a raspberry ganache, and a brownie milk chocolate with rich you to open the first few doors and you wish for some milk, that's totally fine. We do offer a variety of corn, whatever you desire. Almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, yak's milk. Although, to me, that's not super refreshing. But maybe where you come from, that's your choice. No problem. Let me give you the key to your room. A lovely antique metal key. I would recommend not losing it, but if you do, that is okay as well. We elves can pick up another one. This particular one has been handed down since 1500s. So I will give that to you in your possession. And while you may not take the original key home with you, we will give you a replica, of course. Now, oh my goodness. Look at that. You are just in time for your room to be ready. I do wish you the most magical holiday season. I do hope that you will thoroughly enjoy this trip of a lifetime. So long as you believe in the magic of the Christmas season, you will always be welcomed back here. I do hope I will see you around. I'm sure that I will. The North Pole may seem like a really big place, but Santa's section of it is relatively small. So I am looking forward